Yes, we're welcome back to AFTV. You're joined us for the preview of the Arsenal versus Athletic Bilbao, a 5 p.m. kickoff here at the Emirates this Saturday. I want to get into it. I mean, Turkish this morning hasn't filmed Forever Arsenal yet, so we're going to have a little bit of a fallout from what happened in the last game. Wasn't really great. Obviously, the loss to Villarreal 3-2. So we'll have a little conversation around that in build-up to what we're going to see hopefully Saturday, and I suppose in build-up to the start of the season against Man United away. I want to address the comments from last time. I was always going to leave it. You told me leave it. Big up everyone that backed and supported and everything in the comments and backing me and all that. Listen, it's a game, it was a pre-season, a Villarreal game. What questions do you want me to ask to build up to get everyone excited for that game? And also I want to mention...
They're coming for you, yeah?
They were coming for me. Do you know what I mean? I thought I was going to come back from Singapore and Hong Kong, nice Arsenal community, AFTV community, getting good spirit. Nah, man, I was getting gunshots. But it's good. Don't worry, man, it happens.
Just don't bring them poems back.
I was just about to mention that, they're coming back.
And we got the comments. We got the comment section from last time.
Yesterday, after the game, I had people come up to me, make sure you bring back the intros and that. Even one Turkish guy said, I'm Turkish, but I actually wanted to bring it.
I don't think so.
They'll be back.
You made that your thing, man. I quite like it. It's a bit cringy, I've got to lie. Can't lie, but that's you.
Oh, shit. I'm always going to be a good compliment. I was getting excited. And then...
No, but you're one of the few people that can pull it off. So that's a backhanded
pulling
compliment.
off cringiness. Is that?
I don't know if you pull it off, to be honest.
It's a mad title. But anyway,
only Cecil could get away with it.
I'll take it.
I don't know if he gets away with it either.
The comments, we'll see anyway. Listen, big up everyone, as always. And again, people that showed love, appreciate it. Let's get into this. Let's talk around this game. Athletic Bilbao, we'll do the fallout. But I'm going to give you some context of what we're going into. They won their first pre-season game back in July, 1-0. From then, they've lost every game.
Wow.
Right? Granted, Villarreal was kind of similar. They weren't losing, they were drawing a lot of their pre-season games, but their first win in pre-season came against us, which makes it very frustrating. Players you're kind of looking out for, Nico Williams, which was obviously linked to Arsenal. Loads of fans want to see him. We're going to see him here at the Emirates, and his brother, Inaki Williams. Not obviously the same level, but they're kind of the threats for me. Let's just go back. Villarreal, Turkish, starting with you. Are you now concerned? Or were you, I don't know if you were concerned before. I wasn't, personally, before that game for the start of the season. What is your feeling going into the season and I suppose this game off the back of what you saw literally the other night against Villarreal?
No one can tell me that we're ready for the season. Let's be real here. It's not just me that thinks that.
If someone would say, okay, but if we sign an Eze, then I feel like we're ready.
Yeah, but right now it's a big if, and the season starts in a week. So we've got to bid, we've got to agree, we've got to do terms, then we've got to record him for 3 days to release a video. So the likelihood of anything happening before United. Which, listen, some might say, look at United last season, but some might say it's a new season and it's away at Old Trafford. And, as much as we've got a couple of results over there over the years, it's never the easiest place to go. I just don't feel like we're ready. And, transfers is one thing, in my opinion. We still haven't added a couple profiles we need to add, Eze being one of those. And I think a proper left winger being one of those too. Tactically as well, it looks like a lot of the same old across pre-season. It's not just one game, it's all games. It looks like, we're playing in a similar manner. I know Gyökeres has only come in for a start and a sub appearance, but we left it that late to bring a striker in. We know how much even drop points in the first 6 game weeks can mean come the end of the season. We've been there close to a great season, but just missing out over a couple points a couple years ago. So, I feel like it's been a failure to prepare adequately so far. And looking at the squad and the way we've been playing pre-season, listen, I don't think results matter in pre-season. It's performances that probably matter more.
Yeah.
Individuals and team. I think with the team, you want to see something different, especially in the attack. And surely pre-season is when you unlock a bit of that, maybe, sacrifice the defensive side a bit, because let's be honest with the attack hasn't really found a new wave across pre-season, and the defense has looked more susceptible than ever in terms of quick transition moves from the opposition, whether that's AC Milan and Leao finding space a lot, whether it was Tottenham and Kudus finding, whether it was Villarreal and their goals coming from quick transitions.
But why is that, Turkish? Is that because, remember, there's players that are out of the squad. I know Gabriel Magalhaes did feature a little bit yesterday, but there was no Kivior filled in. Is it due to not having our fully fit back line, or is there more to it? Because you're right, I think we got cut open unbelievably, especially against Villarreal. They were going through us like a hot knife through butter. So is that due to players not being available, or is that just something that I don't know. It just seems.
No, I think we're better than that defensively. I think the defense, in terms of their part to play across however many years now, especially even last season, they're the ones that held it together pretty much. It's the attack that let us down. Yeah. So I think with them just finding sharpness and, it is pre-season. I'll look past all of that because defensively as a unit, we know what we've got, right? So I expect that again coming into the new season. It's more the attack. It's more the attack I'm looking at for something different, and we haven't got it yet. Let's be honest with you. And we've got one game left. We're going to do predicted 11 soon. I expect the strongest possible lineup possible.
Laurie, let me come to you because I could actually talk about that for a while, and I'm going to kind of pull over the question to you because Turkish is saying there it is only pre-season. The attack is the problem, but you'd think what gets at me is that fact that all through the transfer window, all Arsenal fans I spoke to, once we get a striker, that's it. Once we get a striker, that's the final piece of the puzzle.
That was 12 months ago. If you don't get the final piece 12 months ago, you probably need 3-4 pieces the next season. That's what it's become.
Okay.
Because it's not the attack; it's the midfield as well. Now,
right.
let's be real. The midfield don't really,
and
Max Diamond's been the shining light, and 15 years old. I'm not trying to rely on him coming into next season.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we have to look at it objectively. What is the purpose of pre-season? It's the clue is in the name, to prepare the team for the season ahead. So you're talking about bringing the players' levels up to fitness, match sharpness. You're looking at how the new players
bed in.
You're looking at tactical permutations. You're looking at a whole host of things, yeah? So when we look at the 4 games we played so far, the first 2 games I thought we played quite well. I thought we beat Milan without too much trouble. I think we were comfortably the better side in that game. Newcastle, we conceded a few goals, but I thought overall we played well. Then we played Tottenham, and that was a pretty mediocre performance. And then, of course, against Villarreal, that was less than par, you know what I mean? So there is cause for concern. I mean, the season starts a week's time. We've got 1 game left. And I have to say, man, I was talking to somebody this morning, I was using an analogy. Imagine if you're studying for exams and you have mock exams, and you scrape through the first 2 and then failed the last 2. There's cause for concern there, right? So
there was a super chat like that last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. All right, so nice to know that people are thinking on the same wavelength. So that's the way I tend to look at it. These are, people say, the results don't matter. They do matter. They do matter because it's important. You want to get that winning feeling. You want players to arrive at that first game of the season buoyant, confident, looking forward to the season, knowing that you've got the wins in the bag, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I do think it's not the be-all and end-all. Performances, you could argue, are just as important, but I say winning, if you're trying to cultivate a winning team, a team that you hope is going to challenge and win things, you want to cultivate a winning environment where everyone is locked in. And we're not really seeing that right now.
So how do you feel right now going into the start?
Concerned.
Yeah, okay.
I'm concerned. I wouldn't say I'm overly worried. I'm not panicking.
Yeah.
But I'm concerned because, like Turkish highlighted, there's a number of issues. I mean, you spoke about the attack, Turkish, but I would argue that... Let's start with David Raya. His performances in these 4 games, man, have not been good. Let's be honest, man. He's not... I mean, he was at fault for the second goal of Newcastle, the shot from Jacob Murphy, I think it was.
Last night he weren't too bad. I mean, some.
He weren't clean, bro. The game against Tottenham, I thought that was his error. I know some people are blaming Miles Lewis-Skelly, but he flapped at a few crosses in that game. And even last night, I thought one of the goals, I thought he could have done better. And so there's work to be done there. We got hit on the break far too easily. And then, of course, up top, we've spoken several times about the imbalance between the right-hand side and the left-hand side. We got a striker that we got to try and learn how to play with him, man. I mean, I'm not blaming Joe. I've seen people criticising Gyökeres this morning. I think that's out of order. I think Gyökeres did okay. I think we as a team have to learn how to get the best out of him. That's going to take time.
I actually agree with you there. I think he actually was okay. I think he's given heavily scrutinised because just the signing and how we were, that all the fans said we need a striker. So now he's being really overly scrutinised, not just by Arsenal fans, but rival fans as well. I'm very conflicted with pre-season because results. I've seen Arsenal have bad results pre-season and have good seasons. I've seen other clubs have bad results and have a good actual season, but a bad pre-season. But then I always think about when I was playing, I always take pre-season seriously. Like I always have to look at for me, it feels like it's the build up to the Premier League. Yeah. Build up to the season. So you have to take those performances into account. But I think performances and results go hand in hand. And what we're seeing so far is we've won 2, lost 2. It's kind of here nor there. And the thing I keep hearing from people online is there's been no change from last season. And it's funny, we've made all these signings, but it does feel similar way of playing, going around. We didn't go through the middle at all, really, and utilise Gyökeres' best capabilities of running in behind or trying to play through the middle, was going round about. It seems all similar to last season. Will that change in this game against Athletic Bilbao?
This is why, right, people like myself, and I argue with Robbie consistently about this, and I was told, yeah, Laurie, you don't understand. And listen, maybe I don't understand.
Give yourself some more credit. You might
No,
understand.
but hear me out.
Football's
So I'm
opinions.
thinking like we should have got the Gyökeres business done early. Get these guys on the pre-season tour from the start so we can work on those tactical permutations. I mean, it's evident to me, as it was to a lot of people, that, you know what I mean, we need to get time to learn how to play with Gyökeres, yeah? Because we've not had a striker like him in previous seasons. He makes different runs to Havertz. He's a different type of player.
Yeah.
So those things need to be worked on. And you can only work on them in things like that in pre-season, in match environments. So
I think it's down to, you know, their club. It's the money. They scrimping over a few pounds with the agencies and all that, few millions. That's why it took so long, which is, again, that's more on the club. Right, let's go to Athletic Bilbao. Now, just for context, they played Liverpool twice, actually. First game they played them, Liverpool won 4-1. But I looked at the squads.
yeah,
It was
two games in one day.
Yeah, it was a complete B team, complete B or C team. Then I saw the second game and it was 4-3 or 3-2. Sorry, not 4-3, 3-2 to Liverpool. So it was a lot closer. And the players that we saw in that team, Marty's in the back here. He's obviously been shopping. He's got some new merch. Yay, come on.
I mean, it looks like I don't know. That's old merch.
It could be old merch. Or he's
Is
just
that the old kit?
He's got his way. Oh,
wearing
that's
it.
how quick.
Okay,
Then man, bought it straight on.
As you're talking about scrimping and saving pounds and whatnot,
What
look
is
what's
that?
going on.
Striker, man.
Marty's in the
Yeah,
back.
that's not all we needed, but yeah.
Marty just said we got the striker, but as you can see, that hasn't been a solution
Hopefully
so
that'll
far.
fund the Eze deal.
But like I was saying there, like in against Liverpool in the second game, they had a stronger side. It was a lot closer. For us, how do you kind of see that game? What are you looking at in that game, Turkish? Because
I couldn't care less about Bilbao, bro. I don't care.
Fair.
Like, we need to just play our strongest team and get used to it.
okay, so what are you looking for?
I'm
then?
not. This ain't
Arsenal.
tactical insight. I'm not. I'm just an Arsenal fan, supporter, whatever label you want to put to it. I just need to see us play a bit better than we've been playing in not only pre-season but last season too. That's what
Is that it? Is
play
it-
Zubimendi with Rice. Why have they got so few minutes together across pre-season when surely that's our 6 and 8? Surely it was only 30 minutes they got against Villarreal.
Yeah.
So on top of the 20 minutes they got across the first 3 games, I mean, it's not adequate time. That's less than 90 minutes between them.
Yeah.
That's not great. So play Zubimendi, play Rice. It's going to be Odegaard there because we haven't added anything. Then you need to just pick Saka, Gyökeres, Madueke on the left if that's going to be the left-hand side, and then the defence, more or less picks itself strength-wise.
Well, that was it. Obviously, we're gonna do a Preseason 11 video as well on top of this. But that was kind of the question people asked. In the last preview, this is why I have to ask such technical questions because you might get an answer that I don't care. I don't care about Atletico Bilbao, but you're staying true to how you feel. But my thing is, what you're just looking for a better performance. There's nothing. When the last preview, me and James were saying, I'm actually quite excited to see Madueke. We didn't actually see. I want to see a bit more of him. Didn't really flatter to deceive, missing the penalty and all that. It wasn't the greatest performance, but that's what you're most looking forward to seeing against Atletico Bilbao. Just a better performance.
Yeah. I wouldn't. Looking forward is I don't think it's the words I'd be using because the way we've been playing. But I just don't think he's gonna. Because I just don't think he's gonna all of a sudden last game of pre-season gonna do something different.
Do you expect him to go with the strongest 11 that we're going to see against Man United? Do you think it'll be?
Hopefully, it makes sense to me. We got a week before United, and it's the last pre-season game. And like I said, Zubi and Rice haven't got enough minutes together, let alone Odegaard with the two of them. So just play the team you expect to play against United.
Okay, Laurie, to you, same sort of question, and
Same type of answer. I think we need to play a team that is near to what we can expect to see. Injuries, obviously, taken into account for the game against Man United. We also need to see an improved level of performance. And I'm going to throw this in as well. It'd be nice to see Arsenal get a win. You see, you don't want to go into that game against United off the back of 3 straight defeats or no wins in 3. It's just not a good look.
yeah, I mean,
Football at the highest level is about winning. So you need to cultivate a winning mentality. So I get it when people say, the results are not important, but really they are. If you think, Do you want to go into that game against Man United off the back of 3 defeats?
No, of course
or no
not.
wins in
Of course
3?
not. Of course not.
So that's what I'm saying. So it'll be nice. The stadium's going to be packed on Saturday. It's going to be a nice day. The fans are going to be expectant. I want the team to go out there, give us something to be, you know what I mean, to feel confident about going into this the season opener against Man United, which, let's face it, man, that is going to be a difficult test for us.
Yeah, no, it will be.
You know what I mean? So we need to be on it.
The result and performance matters massively on Saturday. I think there'll be an ultimate meltdown if it doesn't go in Arsenal's favour in a win come Saturday. I'm going to ask you for you guys your score predictions around the game and how you think it's going to play out. So let's start with Laurie. Go on.
Right, I'm going to back the team. I think there were a few concerns in the last 2 games, and I think we need to, you know what I mean, put a stronger team out and, you know what I mean, get some things right. And I think they'll do that. I'm going for Arsenal by 2 clear goals. 2-0, Arsenal.
2-0. 2-0?
2-0.
With way the defence. Oh, listen, it's your score prediction.
Well, that's what I'm
3-1.
saying. We need to put it
Based
right.
on nothing. I hope.
Sorry?
3-1.
3-1.
Based on nothing, you said.
Gyökeres 2 goals. Madueke get 1. And then you're moving into game week 1 a bit more like, that's something nice.
You know you can't be fake. People, it's just so readable that you're just chatting. Your man said,
Yeah, that'd be
2
nice.
for Gyökeres and Madueke.
1 for Madueke.
No, but you know what it is, right? It seems strange to say this, right? But I'm going to say it because it's
Based
true.
on nothing,
There's
go on.
already a little bit of pressure on this game.
Of course.
There's pressure on this game, bro. Like, it's not just a throwaway pre-season game. There'll be a lot of fans there. The ground will be packed. Also, fans from all over the country, all over the world, they will be watching because, listen.
It's a major cup final.
Yeah.
Emirates Cup.
No, but bro, I'm telling you, if we lose on Saturday, there's going to be a lot said. And we don't want negativity going in.
No.
We want to go into that first game against United on something of a high, something with the confidence there, with everybody, like the fans, the club, everyone in the right direction. Yeah. If we lose or don't win, that is dented. So we need to, you know what I mean?
There was mini
We need a result.
There was mini meltdowns after the result. Yes, last night.
Some people can say, oh, it's an overreaction and stuff like that, but you also have to take into account there's so much riding on this season.
I'm going to read just some quotes just quickly before we finish from Mikel Arteta about the energy from the fans.
That's it, coming, man.
We have to do.
The energy from the window needs to be addressed for a second.
I did this for a reason. We have to do that all together with you, our supporters as well. That's another reason why these 2 games at home are so important. Let's show the energy from the first moment. We want our people to start connecting with our players straight away, to start to build momentum, and to start to feel that at home we are invincible. That we play here with such passion, energy, and connection. Connection with our people. That we're going to win the game. Let's bring the conviction to the stadium again for these 2 matches.
All right.
I agree with a lot of what he says there because, you know, it's true.
It's just whatever, man. Let's just win games and, get better.
Okay, you've gone 2-0, you've gone 3-1. I'm going to go 2-1. You know what time it is. Let us know your predictions in the comments below. Like the video on your way out. It is Arsenal versus Athletic Bilbao in the Emirates Cup this Saturday at 5 p.m. kickoff. We'll see you there. Take care.